except for this one doesn't have a return. So I am going to have to source me some more fuel line, which is not a problem. I actually have some. I have some Gates fuel line, and I didn't review the fuel line. Yes, let's do that. This fuel line is, hey, check it out. Let's see. Multi-fuel and biofuel compatible. This is a Gates hose. Yeah, it is Gates. It's Gates hose. Part number 4219BF. Yep. It's a 3/8 fuel line. And as you can see, it has the nylon in it to help withstand the pressure. And it has a working pressure of 225 PSI or 15.5 bar. So you'll never need that much pressure. So that is perfect. So you get a fuel injection, all your fuel stuff, a good amount of wiring that you need, and as magical as this thing is, let me show you something else. So this kit is going on that car, which is that Chevelle, 72 Chevelle. 72 Chevelle with a 396. Already has a aftermarket intake, so good. And this car actually has HEI, but what we're decided to do is go with the Snipey Hyperspark. And look at this beaut. Look at this beaut. I hope you guys can see this because I'm all over the place. This is awesome. Part number 565300. This is for the big block. So it comes with lube that you're gonna lube your gear up, break your gear in, and would you look at this here? This is going to allow us to use the Sniper EFI Pro settings to where we can adjust the timing. So once I lock this in place, we don't need vacuum advance because the computer knows what to do from there. It's going to use an internal map sensor inside of the throttle body that I forgot to mention. It's going to use that to determine load, and the computer inside the throttle body will be able to adjust the timing as needed. So that is a big, huge plus. So we decided to go this route so I can get full tunability with it. Come with all your instructions on how to set it up in the Sniper EFI. Warning. The only thing that I'm going to have to do different on this one is because this is a different setup than the HEI. I am going to have to add a coil wire and a coil. That's pretty much it. Boom, and we'll be done. So I will post videos as I start on this project. Not sure who that was, but okay. Goes right your whip. Okay. So since I can't pack like those people, we just sit it in the box. All right. One other thing I do want to bring to your attention when you're dealing with the Sniper, the Holley Sniper setup, and bear with me, we keep it raw. None of this edit stuff. I may go back and edit, I may not. Is this? Oh man! Don't scratch the paint. This is close to one of the last pieces of the puzzle. I get a core here. Is this? And I'm not too far on the phone. Not like I used to be. But Why not? Why not finish it off? Why not? You know, it's just a regular. You can use a regular, what is this, a 1205 14-inch filter? But this is very important right here. See this here? See those 2 indentions? When you fuel line, and I really don't want to take that back out the box. Anyway, I'll just show you. You see the 2 indentions? Right here and right here? That gives you clearance. That way you don't have to sit there and put a stack under your breather cover and bring it up. That way your hood will close. And you can keep it factory looking. Nobody will never know unless they know. So yeah. I think this thing is, I don't know, 100 or something bucks. But to me it's worth it because it's got the logo. It's a nice touch to all of the other money you spent. So probably I would, if I was to estimate what's in this system, less than 2 grand. Okay, less than 2 grand, people. Probably can get it cheaper than that on Black Friday. That's with breather. So this is $1,300. Distributor's probably $200 something dollars. This is probably $100. So there you have it. Put a little extra fuel line. Oh, and I got to get a coil. But they do have different distributors. But on this one, my customer ordered everything. I just recommended stuff. I didn't recommend any part numbers, but he had his catalog there with him, and he liked ordering stuff, so I let him have at it. All right, now this truck is probably in one of my other videos. As you can see, it already have Sniper EFI. So it's a truck I'm currently still working on, and it has a cam in it. Pretty beefy cam, I think. I don't know what it is. Somebody else did all that. I'm just reworking the whole truck, so I'll pretty much show you. Oh, let me start this over so you can actually see. So it's gonna boot up. Doesn't take long to boot up, and I always let it go through the boot cycle. See, you got fan control, you got fan 1, fan 2, you got AC, you got cooling temperature sensor, you got air idle position, you got your AFR, which is the air idle, you got your voltage, your learn status. It's telling you your engine installed, no RPM, and it tells you just the loop of your learn. So it'll clear up in a minute. I haven't run it in a while. I probably should have mentioned that. So as you see, everything's clearing up. AFR is trying to adjust. It's not gonna go into learn mode until it gets to probably 160 degrees on the cooling temp. Then it'll go into learn mode. This truck hasn't been tuned yet. So I got a tune on it, but as you can see, it runs. I ain't had to sit there and feather the gas, do anything. Even though it started off really slow, it adjusted as it went. Starting to get my battery voltage back up. So basically, this is my review. So that's why I like, you go to tuning, you got your basic fuel settings, closed loop, learn, basic idle, spark. Of course on spark we can't do anything because we don't have that hyper spark ignition. If we had the hyper spark ignition, see, it could do all its adjustment. It could do all its own adjustments. Once you set it, you forget it. You set up your engine parameters. And these are all your other settings, the size of your type of your bore, which is a 4150, your fuel pressure, 60 psi, 100-pound injectors. And you can do static timing. You can also log with this. So I can start a log and it tell me, I can go and put it back on my computer and I can read all the files. One other thing I didn't show you, that it has a SD card in it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it has an SD card. So you can take the SD card out and you slap it into your laptop. You got the Holley software. You can sit there and look at your log. Your wizard basically shows you how to set it up. Then you can monitor all your vitals, just like that. So you got oh, it's still in dash. Then you got several different modes. You can set your dash up what you want it to display. Go back. Super sniper. And of course you can't use this unless you hook to a laptop. It's got nitrous controls. You can choose your stages of nitrous. You can set all that up if you're running nitrous. If you're running turbo, yes, you can do a blow through. Sure can. Yeah. So I mean, this thing is advanced. You got your different tables, your fueling tables. This is for your advanced users. You got, just got your different 2D and 1D tables. So you can do a lot on this little device in a very small package. So very responsive. So correcting itself.